Hello, my name is Taylor Hernandez, and I am the Franchise Sales Director for Rebath. And I'll also be your direct point of contact for any questions at all that you might have on our franchise opportunities. And today, what I wanted to do is just go through this brand overview presentation and give you just a thorough understanding on our value proposition. And before I get too deep into the presentation, I did want to quickly chat about what is our special niche in the market. So right now, consumers in the remodeling industry are going through what I like to call as a re-education process on what is it that they dislike in their remodeling experience. So there are three top needs lacking in the remodeling industry that our brand solves for. I would say that the first thing is that we're a one-stop shop. The second thing is that we specialize solely in bathroom remodeling. And the third is that our installation process is quick. So let's first discuss why being a one-stop shop gives us competitive edge. So when our customers get their bathroom remodeled with us, we have full control of the sales side, design side, all the way through the installation. So we do take the stressful design element away from our customers and already have an actual designer pair our various designs and products together ahead of time. So when we go into the customer's home, we will bring our design guides so our customers can choose from different looks and styles that resonate with them, but also make sure that it blends with the actual style of the home. So we don't want to be selling a more modern bathroom to a customer that has a home designed as if it's more shabby chic. So we want to make sure it blends well. And then on the installation side, we do hire all of our own installers. And we do market to our customers that we hire all of our own installers and do not subcontract out. So all of our installers are given background checks and are trained on not only our installation process, but also the soft skills of the job. So how to enter the customer's home and how to leave the job site at the end of the day. So this gives our customers peace of mind, ensuring that they have trustworthy people coming into their home. The second need that we fill is specialization. So we've been around since 1978, and at this point are experts in the bathroom remodeling space and will ensure that our customers have the best quality work done in their home. And then lastly, the third need is a quicker job turnaround. So an average custom remodel does take upwards of 21 days to complete, and ultimately creates a disruption in the home. And although you may be doing excellent work, due to the length of time that it takes to complete the job, the customer is still left dissatisfied. So with our installation process, we can complete a full bathroom remodel within 3 to 5 business days. And we're in the home long enough to ensure that good quality work is done, but also out fast enough to ensure that we leave our customers happy. So all of these three items are what creates Rebath into an experience for our customers, ultimately allowing us to have a special niche in the market, and as a business owner, will give your business a competitive edge. So a little bit about Rebath. We did start doing business in 1978. We actually started off in the commercial space doing acrylic liners for motel bathrooms. And it wasn't until 1991 that we started to operate under the Rebath brand name. And I would say today, about 80% of our business is in the residential space. And in 2019, we did $225 million in annual system-wide sales. As far as our development goes, we do have over 100 independently owned and operated franchise locations in about 45 out of the 50 US states. And Rebath is just in a perfect spot in terms of their development. So we have just enough locations to know that something is working here within our systems and our processes and our training and our support, right? So if you do follow our process and follow our business model and take advantage of the support that we're offering you, you'll have a high probability of success. But we still do have enough opportunities available across the country where we're not overly saturated. So if you as a business owner, if one of your goals is to create an enterprise, expand into multiple territories, the opportunity is there for you. And we do typically award an average territory size anywhere between 750,000 people to about 1.25 million in population. And our franchisees do have exclusive rights to their territories as well. A little bit about the industry. So the bathroom remodeling industry alone is about a $15 billion industry. So huge market of opportunity for a business owner for sure. So bathroom remodeling, like at a glance. On this slide, we're going to talk a little bit about the different types of services that we offer to our customers. So I would say the first service that we offer is your typical tub and shower area type job. These types of jobs can be completed within about 1 to 2 business days. And as far as the average ticket goes, it does range anywhere between $2,000 to $9,000. Then we can do a full and complete bathroom remodel. So that would be changing out the floorings, the vanity, the lighting, a new shower door, new acrylic or natural stone wall systems, shelving, the whole 9 yards. So we can do a full and complete bathroom remodel within about 3 to 5 business days. And those tickets typically range anywhere between $12,000 to $25,000. And then lastly, we have our aging and accessibility solutions side of our company. And this would allow us to create a more handicapped accessible bathroom. And we can do a full and complete bathroom remodel, or we can just change out certain fixtures depending on what our customers' needs are. And this is typically about a 5-day job. And the ticket does range anywhere between $6,000 to $25,000. So I would say our jobs can range on a low of about $2,000, on a high of about $25,000. The average ticket in the system right now is about $10,000. So comparison rebath, remove and replace to custom work. So as you can see here on the chart, a custom remodel might have a higher ticket, but it does take upwards of 21 plus days to complete. So although they do typically run at a higher ticket, the slow job turnaround does not allow for you to be able to take on as much work. So our franchisees are able to take on more jobs and do typically see higher streams of revenue, higher streams of average gross profit margin than the industry. And you might be wondering, well, how is our installation process so quick? So what we're doing is we're not changing the overall footprint of the bathroom, and we're not knocking down any walls. So our installation method is called pull and replace. So we're pulling out the old product. We're stripping everything down to the studs and the subfloor to ensure that there's no mold or mildew. We're making sure that everything meets the local building code. And then we rebuild the bathroom with new products that are designed to the customer's wants and function better. And lastly, eliminate that element of surprise and protects the customer from a sudden price change. So this is what allows our installation process to be faster and also allows our franchisees to have the ability to take on more work and also create a better overall customer experience for our customers. So speaking about our customers, who exactly do we target? I would say our customers are those where it starts with a need, but they also have the ability to factor in some wants. So we do have a variety of customers that we target. I would say primarily more middle to upper middle income, young professionals, empty nesters, and then customers who want to age in place. So why do our customers choose Rebath? I would say one of the biggest reasons is definitely the convenience factor, being that we are a one-stop shop. So we have full control of the sales, design, all the way through the installation. Our pricing is great. We can offer more higher end looks to our customers, but still within a price range that they can afford. And then of course our style, as you can see, we do offer an array of more modern options and styles of what's in today. And then our great quality product, which I'll talk about that here in the next couple slides. So how are our products different? So we do manufacture our own proprietary products. Our two main ones are the Durabath SSP, which is our acrylic, and Durabath NS, which is our natural stone wall systems. Agile, which is our manufacturing company that ships all of our proprietary product out to our franchisees. And what exactly is it about our product that makes it unique? So let's start with the Durabath SSP, which is our acrylic. So it's the same sheet of acrylic that we've used decades ago. But one thing that has really helped us stand out is the printing technology. So say, for example, if you have a customer that loves our natural stone product, but maybe they don't have the budget for it, we can offer an acrylic that looks exactly like real natural stone. And that's all due to the high definition printing technology that we have access to today. And we've actually put up real stone and acrylic next to each other, and 50% of the time the customer cannot guess the difference. So thanks to the quality of the printing technology we have access to today, that's just been a huge game changer. And then our next product is the Durabath NS, which is our real natural stone product. And this is for our customers that have a little bit more of a budget. We do use real natural stone slabs that we've actually cut down to a 5mm product with a backer on it. So our customers can have real natural stone in their home, but still within a price range that they can afford. And given that our natural stone product is so lightweight, it can be placed in any bathroom in the home, including second floor bathrooms. And the product is also more bendable, so it can get into corners easier and does not need extra bracing or framing to work. So this is just an example of our Durabath SSP, our acrylic. So as you can see here in the picture, we do offer a wide range of colors and patterns and also custom looks. Our acrylic is more durable, mold and mildew resistant, easier to clean than tile due to no grout. So it's a really, really clean look. And then this is an example of our natural stone wall systems. And one other thing to mention is outside of our proprietary product, we do have other national vendor and supplier relationships that we've already secured and negotiated out all the rates ahead of time for you. So those partnerships are through Moen, Ferguson, Arizona Shower Doors, MSI for flooring, and Birch. So once again, those are other vendor and suppliers that we've already negotiated out all the rates that you can order the remaining materials that you would need to complete the job. So here's just an example of our overall business model. So everything, of course, starts with lead generation and customer acquisition. If your customers don't know who you are, they're not going to buy, right? So one thing that we're in charge of at our corporate headquarters is, of course, the national marketing and lead nurturing and trust. We also have our in-home sales and design consultation, which we do offer training for our sales. And we also have training for our installation. And then when it comes to the post-sale customer service, we do have other systems and softwares that you would use to keep up with your customers on their satisfaction after the job was completed and get the ability to have them write reviews for your business as well. So here we're going to talk a little bit about lead generation. And I would say that it's broken up into about 3 buckets. So we have the national marketing, we have the local marketing, and then we have our partnerships. So Rebath marketing team handles all the national marketing through the website. You will also have a microsite that branches off of our consumer site that speaks directly to your local franchise. And we would work with you to formulate, what type of content would you like your microsite to have. So there is definitely a lot of collaboration there. And then, of course, any national PPC and SEO, that's another thing that we are fully in control of as well. Then another thing that we use those funds towards are national TV. So other networks that we've advertised ourselves through in the past, for example, DIY, HDTV, Home and Garden, and Fox News. And of course, we do want to see locally that our franchisees are marketing themselves through PPC and SEO, local PPC and SEO. And we do have a digital ad agency that can manage all of that for you, follow up with you, see what's working, see what's not working, so you wouldn't have to worry about managing that. And then also any creative content that you might use to market yourself locally. So for example, any signage for your home show booths, any print ads, road signs, TV commercials, all creatives already done for you and completely customizable to your franchise location. And then the last bucket I'll mention is the partnerships. So being part of the Rebath brand, you will have access to our big box store relationships to help generate leads. So we do currently have a national contract with Lowe's department stores in all 1,700 stores across the country. So our franchisees have exclusive rights to having a display with signage in the bathroom product aisle of Lowe's. You'll also have a Lowe's sales associate who's trained to ask customers if they need their bathroom remodeled. And Rebath is also co-marketed on the Lowe's consumer site. So any leads that come in through the store or online are passed on to our franchisees directly. And this type of exposure is not only a good lead generator for our owners, but also another way to establish brand awareness locally. And that program has really been huge for our franchisees as well. And another relationship that we have is with Home Depot. Now, the relationship we have with Home Depot, it's not an exclusive partnership. So we will, of course, make a recommendation that they work with you. It's just not something that we can officially guarantee like we can with Lowe's. But we are in about 700 of the Home Depot stores across the country right now. So definitely a great opportunity there as well. And here's just an example of what our franchisees' microsites look like and what we would work with you on just to create this for your local franchise. So marketing, consulting, and assistance. So you will see a variety of bullet points here discussing the different types of support that we offer you. And one of the first trainings that you will have, and this is typically done within 30 days of signing the franchise agreement, is what we call as our business plan training. And there, we'll assist you on just formulating your overall business plan, marketing plan, and opening timeline. So just figuring out what are your overall revenue goals and what would be the best plan of attack and strategy from a marketing perspective, budgeting perspective. And that's one thing that we would work with you on. Rebath sales tools and resources. So you will have an in-home sales presentation and demo that we will provide you with. Also design guides that you can bring into the customer's home. Actual product as well that the customers can see, feel, touch, look, really get a good idea of what exactly their bathroom remodel will look like. We also do have an online bathroom design visualizer on our consumer site where your customers can go online and actually virtually design their own bathroom. And then, of course, we have our local showrooms, or design centers is what I like to call them, because we are marketing ourselves not only as installers, but also as designers. So we do have to have a place to be able to showcase our product where our customers can go and see it in person. And that is another part of what the design centers are there for. As far as our training for sales, we do have a 1 week long sales training that we offer to our franchisees. This does take place in Phoenix, Arizona. And the franchise fee of $35,000 does include you being able to send yourself and one other person to this sales training. So our in-home sales process, it typically is about a 2-hour consultation. Our salespeople make anywhere between 7 to 10 presentations per week on average. And across the country right now, we do have about a 33% presentation to close conversion ratio. So a great tight-knit sales process that, once again, you would be trained on as well. And our sales process, it is about a 10-step sales process, 1 call close. You will also have a lead setter that will contact the leads ahead of time and schedule those appointments for you. Your lead setters will also be provided with support by our sales director here at Rebath Corporate on best ways to screen leads. So that's another thing that you will also be provided support with as well. As far as our installation goes, we do recommend having anywhere between 2 to 3 man crews in the beginning. We do have an installations training, and the installations training would be the longest training that we offer to our franchisees. It is about a 2-week long training, and there you'll not only learn our installations process of pull and replace, but you will also learn the soft skills of the job. So how to enter the customer's home, how to leave the job site at the end of the day to keep Rebath as an experience for our customers. And the franchise fee of $35,000 does allow for you to send up to 2 people to installations training as well at no additional cost. Here's an example of our staffing model. And this typical setup could carry you, if you structure yourself correctly, up until about per million in revenue. If you're able to hit that threshold, then at that point, you would definitely need to start adding more people. But I would say that this is a good starting base for your staffing model. So you should have at least 1 lead setter, and their role would be to call any of the leads that come in and schedule the appointments for your design consultants. Then you should have at least 1 to 2 design consultants. They are primarily paid solely on commission. And then lastly, you should have at least 2 to 3 installation crews or 2-man crews. So these are the different softwares that you will use to help manage your leads and customer experience. You will also receive a training called Additional Systems Training, and you will be trained on any marketing tools and programs, financial reporting, our CRM system, RB Direct, and just other software applications that you would need to use to run your business. This training will take place remotely via webinars, screen shares, and phone calls, so you would not be required to travel for this training, and the additional systems training is also included in the franchise fee. So how much money can I make? This information has been extracted directly out of the item 19 in our FDD, and I'm going to point to where it's highlighted in yellow, average territory. Reason being is the typical territory size that we would award to a franchise owner does range anywhere between 750,000 people to about 1.25 million. So you will see highlighted there that our franchisees for 2019 did an average of about 1.9 million for a territory size within that range. So the neat thing about this is that this does not include the opportunity with Lowe's. That contract was secured in 2020. So this is solely what our franchisees are doing on the national brand name. Also worth mentioning, in item 19 of our FDD, you will see that the average gross profit margin for our franchisees in that population count tier was 53%. And we define the average gross profit margin as your revenues minus material cost, freight, what you're paying your installers, and sales commissions, which your salespeople should be paid solely on commission. So this slide does get into a little bit about these startup costs. So you will see that the total initial investment costs can range anywhere between $350,000 to a high of $450,000. Now keep in mind, this is if you're starting completely from scratch. We do get a lot of people that reach out to us that are running their own bathroom remodeling companies. So if that's the case, we could look at converting your showroom space, your warehouse space, and other things that you're already using now, which would significantly reduce your startup costs. But if you are starting completely from scratch, this would include everything you would need to get started. Also, a full 12 months of working capital and the $35,000 franchise fee is all included in there. Once again, you will see that the average gross profit margin was about 53% for 2019. And on the same slide, it does cover some other fees that you're going to expect as a franchise owner. So we do have our royalties of 5% or $575 per month, whichever is higher. And this is deducted monthly off of your gross revenues. Then we have the National Brand Fund. And this is also deducted monthly off of gross revenues. And this is anywhere between either 2% or $275 per month, whichever is higher. And the National Brand Fund covers things like the national TV campaigns that we do, any national PPC and SEO that we do to market the consumer site, and also any brand collateral that you would use to market yourself locally that's customizable to your franchise location. So all of that is covered with the Brand Fund. So these are definitely some other fees that you're just going to have to account for in your projections. So this is a rundown of our discovery process, and really what our discovery process is designed for is just to ensure that this is the right fit for you and the right fit for us. That's a big part of what's going to lead to your success, is just ensuring that the fit is there. So one of the first calls that we would go through together is a 60-minute interview and presentation call. And what we would do at that time is I would use the first 20 to 25 minutes of the call just to learn more about you, learn more about your background, your career history, your skill sets, your 3 to 5 year goals, and just get a thorough understanding on what exactly is it that you're looking for in a business and what is it that we have to offer. So just make sure we're aligned. And then I'll use the remaining 40 to 45 minutes of the call to go through this presentation and of course give you the opportunity to ask questions as we go through it. The next call, we would go through our franchise disclosure document, which is basically, what would I be agreeing to if I decided to become a franchise owner? From there, we would set you up to speak directly with our franchisees. So just get some unfiltered feedback on what exactly is it like to be an owner with us. And then after those calls, I would set you up on a call to speak directly with our CEO, Brad Hillier. And that would be an opportunity for you to speak with one of our execs, because once again, a big part of this is ensuring that it's the right fit. So what we would want to be ensuring is that we feel comfortable with you, you feel comfortable with us. And then one of the last steps is Discovery Day. And that's an opportunity for you to fly down to our corporate headquarters in Phoenix, Arizona. There you would meet our entire executive team, myself as well. And once again, just ensure that you feel comfortable with us, we feel comfortable with you. And we would also give you a tour of our manufacturing facility, which is where we make all of our proprietary product. So you get to see all of that. We would also give you a tour of one of our local showrooms here in Phoenix. And once Discovery Day is wrapped up, what we would do is expect just a mutual decision. So we would recap with our team and just ensure that we feel comfortable with awarding you the territory. And we would also ask for you to let us know if you would like to move forward with us as a franchise owner. And assuming we award you the territory and you decide to move forward, from there, we're off to the races. So that is everything I wanted to talk about on this call today. So thank you so much for your time. I hope that this was informative for you. And once again, my name is Taylor Hernandez, and I will be your direct point of contact for any questions you have on our franchise opportunities. And you're welcome to call me, email me at any time if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.